Tan. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, good evening. How are you today, Tan?
I'm good.
You're good. That's good to hear. Then, what did you do today? What makes you busy today? Or what did you do today?
I'm at home.
You're just at home? You don't have school today?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So, what did you do in your home, in your house?
I play with my little brother.
Oh, that's good. So, today, are you ready for our lesson?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, I'll just prepare your book for a while. Okay, can you hear teacher well?
Yes.
Can you hear me well? Okay. So, can you now see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, last time, we stopped at this activity, right? This activity number 31. This one. We're done with this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's proceed to the rules. This could be the first rule. The second rule. This is the first rule. And this is the second rule. Okay. Let's tackle first the first rule. Let's focus first on how we use a and an. Okay, do you still remember when we will use a? A. Do you still remember?
When it
It is
a vowel sound.
vowel. Is it vowel? It is a consonant sound. Can you say a consonant sound?
A consonant sound.
Okay. A. We use a and it is a consonant sound. Okay, there you go. So you won't forget. We use, how about an? When we will use an?
When it's a vowel sound.
Okay, very good. What are the vowel sounds again?
Is a,
Very good.
e, a, u.
Okay, very good. It's a, e, I, o, u. Very good, Tan. You still remember our lesson. Okay. Below the first rule, which is we use a and an, there are two sub rules. The first one, we use a when it is with singular countable nouns when we are talking about them in general. Okay, when you say it's in general, like for example, a goat. A goat is an animal, right? So animal there is the general and the specific is the goats. Okay? So for example,
Yes.
a sampaguita is a flower. Where is the general word there? A sampaguita is a flower. A sampaguita is a flower. Where is the general there? Okay, did you saw our chat box?
Is.
So like for example, the goat, a goat is an animal. Animal there is the general and the specific there is the goat. So how about for the example, a sampaguita is a flower? Where is the general there?
Is.
It is the flower. There's many kinds of flower, right? So the flower is the general and the specific is the sampaguita. Sampaguita is the name of a flower. Okay? All right. So for this example, can you read, please?
Elephant is a big animal.
All right. Okay. There's an and a, right? Did you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. So an elephant. Elephant starts with a vowel letter. So it has an. And a, it follows with a consonant sound or a consonant word, big. So it uses a. Okay. The animal here is the general. And it focuses on the elephant, which is specific. So it says here that with singular countable nouns. Okay, what are singular again? What are singular? From the word single. It means?
It means.
It means only one.
Only one.
And for plural, it means? How about for plural?
Many.
Yes, very good,
Many.
many. So singular means countable nouns. You can count on it, right? Because it's only one. So it says here that which elephant? We don't mean a specific elephant, I mean. We mean elephants in general. So there are many kinds of elephants, right? It's not just only one. So it says here that an elephant is a big animal. So the elephant here is the general, but it could be also the animal. Okay, do you get the point, Tan? Or are you confused? Are you confused?
No.
No. Okay, I will give more examples here in our chat box about the singular countable nouns that we are talking about them in general. Okay. For example, this one. Can you read it, please?
An owl is an animal.
Okay, so there are many kinds of owl, right? There's many kinds of owl. So it only says that owl. So it is only talking about in general. It doesn't talk about what kind of owl, right? So an owl is an animal. So look at the articles. What are the articles there?
Is
An.
an.
Okay. What is the general word again?
Is
What is the general word? It is from the sentence, an owl is an animal. Which is the general word there? It is the owl. Okay, I will repeat again, Tan. When you say general, it tackles about one singular countable nouns. That it means singular, it is only one, right? But it only says here that an owl is an animal. There are many kinds of owl, but it only says here that an owl. So it is only one owl. So that is the general word, the owl. Okay? Okay. So I will give you another example. Okay, can you read it, please? Orchid. An orchid.
An orchid
Okay, did you saw my
is
chat? Okay.
an orchid is a light plant.
Okay. So where is the general word there, or the singular countable noun? Do you know what's an orchid? Did you already saw an orchid, Tan? No. It is an ornamental plant. So it has many kinds of orchid. Okay? Okay. So what is the general word again in the sentence? An orchid is a nice plant.
Is orchid.
Very good. It's the orchid. Okay, now I will give you the freedom to write your own sentence about singular countable nouns that are general. Think of something that that are part of a general word. Like for example, an orange is a kind of fruit. An orange is a kind of fruit. So there's many kinds of oranges. There's lemon, there's a green lemon, and there's a yellow lemon, right? So the general word there is the orange. Okay? Do you have questions, Stan?
Yeah.
No, okay. Now I will give you time to think of a sentence like this one, like what teacher did. A sentence that are talking about in general, or that talks about general. Okay? Okay. You may start now. You can write it here in our chat box, Stan.
Teacher, can I go to the toilet?
Oh yeah, sure, Tan. You can go. Okay, did you make now a sentence, Tan? Did you make now a sentence?
Um,
Not yet?
broccoli. Broccoli is a plant.
Okay, can you write it in our chat box, Tan? Since I cannot hear you well. Okay, can you tell me what is a bracken?
Broccoli is the name of the plant.
Ah, okay. It's not here in our country, but when I searched it, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a bracken. Okay. Your answer is correct. A bracken is a plant. Okay, so for your example, where is the general word there?
Is broken.
Bracken. Very good. Okay. Now that you know how to make a sentence now using a singular countable nouns that talks about in general, let's proceed to the sub rule, which is after the verbs to be and to have. Okay. When you say sorry, so when you hear this word to be, what comes in your mind, Pan? To be. So you're talking about what you want in the future, right? Or to exist. Okay, you know the word to exist? Pan, can you still hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the word exist?
No.
No, exist means it's still going to happen. Okay. So the word to have means like you're going to have yet. So it's not yet in your hands or in you. It's not yet in you, but you're going to have in the future. Okay? Okay. So like for example, number 1, can you read, please? And number 2. Okay, can you please read that?
He's an
Astronaut.
astronaut.
Okay, how about the second example?
He's got a pet cat.
Okay, so he is an astronaut. He is an astronaut means he's going to be an astronaut. So it exists. It's still going to exist. And for the next example, he's got a pet cat. So he got or he already have. Okay, so that's the meaning of to have. And for to be, he is an astronaut. Okay, I will give more examples about to be. I am a teacher. Okay, so I am referring to myself, to be, or I would say I am going to be a teacher. That's the example of the word to be or the verb to be. And for the verb to have, I would say She's got a new toy. She's got a new toy means she already have, or she'll be having a toy someday. Since these two, to be and to have, will still be existing, or it's still going to be happen. Okay, do you have questions, Stan?
No.
Okay. So now you make your own sentence about one sentence for to be and one sentence for to have. Okay? You can relate it to
Yes.
anything else, or to yourself, or to somebody else. Okay? Okay. I will give you time and you may start now. Okay. Okay, very good. So, my mother wants, bears S on it, wants to be a doctor. Very good. I've got a nice plan. Very good. So, what is the long form for I've again?
I have got
Very good. I have got a nice flat. So, can you make another sentence using an? Since in your sentences, you are using a. Okay? Think another think another example that, or a verb. Think another verb that uses an. Your answers for a are all correct. Now, you use an. Okay? I have got an elephant toy. That's correct. Very good. And how about for to be? An example that uh, you're using an to be, the verb to be. How will you use an when you are using the verb to be? Okay, last example, Tan. To be, like, it's still in the future, or you're going to tackle it on the future. Okay. I want to be an artist. Very good. Okay. Now you got all the correct answers and you really did listen to teacher well. So, we don't have enough time left, Dan. So, we'll just continue this another rule, which is we don't use an. Hi. So it says here, when we will use when we don't use a and an. Okay? So we don't have enough time, so we will just tackle this one on our next meeting. Okay? So I'm gonna stop my screen. And thank you for today, Tan, and have a good night. Thank you for listening, Tan. Goodbye.